I was an architect and Abbie was a scientist, and we just weren't ready to settle down yet and wanted to go on a bit of an adventure. A couple of years ago, Abbie and I quit our jobs, bought one-way tickets to Australia, and while over there we discovered the Tasmanian whisky scene.
And what we saw just blew us away. Really passionate people in small distilleries making phenomenal whisky, and we were totally captivated.
We love whisky and we love food, and we're inspired by the Tasmanians and their can-do attitude, and thought we could come back to England and make English whisky here. Yorkshire is where I grew up, so it was really nice to come back to Yorkshire and put down some roots here and start the distillery. My great-great-grandfather, Charles Cooper King, he produced these fantastic family volumes that trace the family name back to Yorkshire, back to the year 1030. The family back then helped fund Ripon Cathedral, and the crest, part of the Cooper King logo, can actually be seen around Ripon Cathedral. His adventurous nature and his character really resonated with Abbie and I, and we thought to use his surname for the name of the distillery fitted perfectly. So whiskey's made from only 3 ingredients. You've got barley, water and yeast, and we're really lucky to be here in Yorkshire. We've got absolutely fantastic barley grown not that far away from us.
I'm Mark Lockwood, and I'm stood in an 80-acre field of barley on our family farm on the Yorkshire Wolds. My dad bought the farm in 1973. He's now aged 83, and I'm the principal farmer on the farm at the moment. Historically, over the years, the Yorkshire Wolds always has been one of the prime producing areas for malting barleys in the UK. I've grown Marisotta for around 30 years now, and it's something I've always been very keen on growing, but it is a very unique barley as well, for all the characteristics it brings to its beers and distilling, and I just enjoy the challenge of trying to grow the crop.
The whisky will be aged in casks made by England's last master cooper, Alistair Sims, who is only 20 miles away.
My name's Alistair David Sims. I'm Britain's last remaining master cooper and also England's only independent cooperage. And I've actually been coopering since 14th of May 1979 when I started my apprenticeship. The craft of coopering. It's hard to tell somebody how you feel about it, but to me, it's a way of life, it's a job, it's a social life, it's a hobby, and it's something I feel really passionate about. Why is Yorkshire special to me? I have been around the world, I have seen places, but there's nowhere like Yorkshire. I mean, the people, friendly, helpful, and obviously the best part about Yorkshire is you get the best cup of tea out of Yorkshire.
It's a small distillery but a huge project, and we can't do it with just the 2 of us.
We want other people to be part of the adventure, part of the story, and help shape the future of the distillery.
So we created the Founders Club to kickstart the distillery to fire up the stills later this year. There are so many rewards. So the founders will be the first to try the gin when it's ready. They'll be able to try the spirit as it ages to becoming whiskey, and then when the whiskey's ready, they will get a bottle of our first release.
English whisky's in its infancy. There's about 15, 16 distilleries. It's really exciting for us to be part of this industry in its early days, so we can really help shape its future and become a key part in it.